Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Check. Checking the mic. Mic check. Mic check.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the University of Adelaide graduation ceremony. This morning's ceremony is for graduates of the Faculty of Sciences, Engineering and Technology. The ceremony will commence very shortly. The university has a contract photographer to provide photography services during the ceremony. They will also be filming a live stream which will be available on the university website and on YouTube after the ceremony. As such, if you wish to take photos, we would ask that you do so discreetly from your seat, and please do not use flash. To maintain the ceremony's sense of occasion, we would ask that you please take a moment to ensure that your mobile phone is switched off or on silent. In the case of emergency, please follow the direction of staff members. The emergency assembly point is the Goodman Crescent Lawns, which is to the western side of Bonython Hall, and the evacuation plan can be found on page 9 of the program. Now, as you know, COVID is still in the community. As such, if you do have any COVID symptoms, or if you have recently tested positive to COVID, we would ask that you vacate the building. Masks are strongly recommended, but they are not required in Bonython Hall. Another reminder that no food or drink is permitted inside Bonython Hall. This includes coffee and any open things of water. If you do have these, could you please make yourself available to staff? We can take them out of the hall and dispose of them for you. And for safety reasons, guests are not to enter the galleries upstairs, and please do not sit on the steps or block any of the aisles in the hall or up in the gallery area. Thank you, and please enjoy the ceremony. The academic procession is about to enter the hall. We will be singing the national anthem. The words are on page 8 of the program. Please now stand if you are able for the academic procession and remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Good morning. I, Mr. Kenneth Williams, University of Adelaide Council Member, declare open this congregation convened for the purpose of presenting degrees. Distinguished guests, parents, relatives, friends and especially graduates, welcome to the University of Adelaide's graduation ceremony. We acknowledge the Kaurna people, past, present and the original custodians of the Adelaide Plains and thus of the land on which the University of Adelaide campuses are built. We acknowledge the Kaurna people and their ongoing spiritual connection with this land. Graduates, your graduation is an event in which you and your family and friends can take great pride. It is also a source of pride and satisfaction for the University of Adelaide. Graduation Day is an opportunity for you to reflect both on the past and on the future. This day will signal a significant change in direction in your life, and whatever directions your life may take from here, the knowledge that you have acquired, the skills and that you have learned and developed here should stand you in good stead. This will be not only in your working and professional life, but we hope in all aspects of your future life. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce you to today's graduation orator, Ms. Rebecca Wilson. Ms. Wilson is the Chief Executive Officer of Scouts South Australia. She graduated from the University of Adelaide in 2003 with a Bachelor of Arts in English and Philosophy, and also has a Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice from Flinders University. Ms. Wilson began her career in banking and finance before being admitted to the Supreme Court of South Australia as a barrister and as a solicitor. Her legal skills were then transferred to governance when Rebecca was appointed as the Company Secretary for the Seafood Cooperative Research Centre. Rebecca has been a small business owner, producing, publishing, marketing and selling her own publications, and she went on to lead the City of Unley's Governance and Risk Department before moving to the Royal Automobile Association, or the RAA as you know it, as their Head of Risk and Compliance. In recognition of her skills and experience, she was awarded Risk Manager of the Year in 2020 by the Risk Management Institute of Australasia. Now, Rebecca's aim as the Chief Executive Officer of Scouts South Australia is to contribute to the education of young people to become responsible, active citizens that excel in all aspects of life. So we're very privileged to hear her speak today. Please welcome Ms. Rebecca Wilson. Thank you.
I acknowledge the Kaurna people as the traditional owners of the lands in which the University of Adelaide resides. I acknowledge and pay respect to the culture, heritage, spirituality and contribution of all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, past and present, the ancestors, our current leaders and our future leaders. I'd also like to acknowledge the University of Adelaide Council member, Mr Kenneth Williams, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic Professor Jenny Shaw, distinguished guests, members of staff, but most importantly, all of you, the graduates, your family, friends and supporters. Thank you for inviting me to share this very special day with you. Your graduation from the School of Agriculture, Food and Wine and the School of Animal and Veterinary Sciences. I actually couldn't think of a better group of graduates to celebrate with. How amazing you all are. What an incredible achievement. Be reflective as you sit here. You've worked hard and you should be really, really proud. Graduation is achieved after years of hard work. Celebrate how much you've made it through those early mornings and late nights of completing research or doing assignments, attending tutorials, going to lectures, trips to the library, group work, practicals, etc. And for some of you, you've had to do that all alongside whilst working part-time or full-time, managing families or caring for people and families, your outside activities. And of course, there'll be many of you and lots of people that can never say that they did all this and achieved this success while there was a worldwide pandemic. So what you've done is very special and you deserve to be here. There's probably been many times as well where you've thought about whether you should give up or doubted your ability and capabilities. And then there's other times you would have looked into the future and been very clear on why you were here and what your future looked like. I entered the world of university in this very hall as a mature age student with O Week. I hadn't finished Year 12 and nor had I studied for over 16 years. so it was a very daunting process to walk in. But it has been some of the best years of my life to date. I loved learning, reflecting, and the challenges that were faced. And I soon realised that this does not stop. The experience of university life prepared me for the changes and opportunities that lay ahead and still do lie ahead. I recall at my graduation, sitting exactly where you are today, the mixture of feelings of relief, nerves, and excitement. There was lots of photos and flowers and gifts, but I was so excited to see all my peers in their graduation gowns and mortarboards. So reflecting on coming today, I'm reminded on how much this day marks the significant achievement that it takes to get here, and to remember that not everyone can do this or is given the opportunity. This is a starting point of a really exciting future that awaits you. Your skills that you've learnt through your academic experience are a valuable foundation that will now guide you as you enter into your chosen field and learn different practical applications. And some of you may decide to not even enter into this field that you graduate from today, and that's okay. These skills that you now have, you can put in your kit bag and they'll serve you regardless for the rest of your life, and they'll provide lots of other opportunities. As mentioned, I started working out in finance and then studied and practiced law, but my career led me through to risk and compliance and governance, and now I'm leading a team to deliver commercial operations in recycling, retail and commercial campsites. It was my degrees though and other learnings that gave me those foundations to be able to do that. So if I was to offer any words of wisdom that I've learnt since graduating, is to encourage you to listen and take advice from people that have gone before you and that have got some learnings, or may have made mistakes in the chosen profession or other professions. Go into any role or position with an open mind, as everyone has experience and guidance they can offer. Always ask questions and make sure to back yourself. Don't be afraid if you don't understand to question something. It's how we learn. And you'll make mistakes, and that's okay. Just ensure you reflect on those learnings. And take every opportunity that you can, and it sits within your values. You will never know when you say yes where that will take you in your career or personal journey. If you're asked to join committees or working groups or board, etc. throughout, consider these opportunities because they provide you with different knowledge and experience in other industries, and you get to learn how other people have dealt with certain issues or solutions or managed decision making. And it's also really critical to meet people from all different professions and industries. I can't tell you how invaluable that'll be in the years ahead. If people have supported you on this journey, either mentally or financially or in any other way, just remember to thank them. I know how grumpy you can sometimes be when you're in the middle of studying, so just remember those people that have stood by you. And when you finish celebrating your graduation today, just take some time out over the next few days to reflect and think about how you are going to demonstrate, promote, and manage your personal brand. What do you want to be known for? What are your professional and personal goals to achieve either in the short or long term? And how, when you meet someone, do you want to leave them feeling about you? But most importantly, always be authentic. But for now, take it all in today, celebrate this tremendous achievement. You've made it, you're graduating, well done and congratulations.
On behalf of the graduates and their families attending today's ceremony, I'd like to thank Rebecca Wilson for a stimulating and inspiring address. We're honoured that you've taken the time to join us on this special day to share with us your thoughts and experiences. Your words of encouragement and advice are greatly appreciated. They remind us that education places upon each of us an enduring responsibility to make the best use of our talents and to contribute to the betterment of society in whatever way we can. So please join me in again thanking Rebecca Wilson.
for degrees. I call on the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic.
Mr. Kenneth Williams, I, Professor Jenny Shaw, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic of the University of Adelaide, certify to you and the whole University that the graduates who will be presented to you have all fulfilled the conditions prescribed for admission for the award for which they are so presented.
Thank you. I, Mr. Kenneth Williams, University of Adelaide Council Member, by virtue of the power committed to me by the University, confirm that each graduate is admitted to the rank and privileges of a holder of the award in the University of Adelaide for which they are so presented. I call on the head of the School of Animal and Veterinary Sciences and Dean of Roseworthy Campus, Professor Wayne Hine, to present the graduates.
Mr. Kenneth Williams, I, Head of the School of Animal and Veterinary Sciences and Dean of Roseworthy Campus, Professor Wayne Hine, present to you graduates from the Faculty of Sciences, Engineering and Technology. To the degree of Bachelor of Viticulture and Oenology, Jessie Sue Keynes. Lily Josephine Rosetta Cavell. Russell Philip Desmond. Benjamin Arthur Jones. James Andrew Kittel-Neal. Christopher Charles Lundy. Jiaoyun Shao. Lottie West. Benjamin Bray Williams. And Edward James Wilson. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Veterinary Bioscience, Emma Louise Agadi. Sarah Azam. Claire Elizabeth Benstead. Nina Ellis Black. Amelia Grace Blacketer. Angelique Grace Carhill. Jessica Carpenter. Jodie Lee Castlehow. Kuan Wang Chan. Yanbin Chen. Xinyi Chen. Ziyi Joy Chin. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science, Animal Behaviour, Zara Bigger. I'm very sorry, I've turned 2 pages inadvertently. Chung Sin Yu. Kiara Grace Cotterell. Anna Mayfield Davidson. Lily Du. Riley Jack Economos. Andrea Joyce Edmondson. Emily Kate Edwards. Gypsy Rose Entrican. Max George Fisher. Yan Yi Feng. Jiaomeng Gao. Catherine Hadji Costa. Freya Sian Holstead. Kimberly Noel Handley. Chloe Harbert. Kristen Rose Holden. Timo Patrick Ingler. Mark Frederick Koenig. Sophie Claire Knight. Michaela Emma Joan Knowles. Felix Miyamori Langenbach. Caitlin Annie Lawless. Hoi Kwan Ailanthi Low. James Barry Martin. Keely Martin. Alex McAvoy. Taylor Irene Meneses. Genevieve Lana Brigitte Mohachi. Saul Joseph Morelli. Jamie Patricia Neal. Emma Ong. Samantha Suling Po. Shona Kadzia Prabharakan. Candice Jewel Pryor. Thomas Arthur Rowe. Divyansh Sharma. Hinano Shikauchi. Ji Young So. Charlotte Tam. Maria Christina Vanston. Emma Jean Vincent. Elena Bridget Waring. Taylor Rose White. Miritzan Diane Williams. Angus Charles Winwood. Hoi Chun Yao. And Sarah Y.N. Yetman. To the degree of Bachelor of Science Animal Science, Samuel Paul Antonello. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science Animal Behaviour, Madeline Jane Bamford. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science Animal Behaviour, Lauren Amy Bevan. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science Animal Behaviour, Zara Bigger. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science Animal Behaviour, Stephanie Jane Blakey. Isabel May Cassidy. Hannah Caitlin Cummings. Louisa Joan Handley. Patrick Robert Hurley. Alessia Impala. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science Animal Behaviour, Chloe Yakovsky. Zoe Elizabeth King. Talia Ann Henderson Orth. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science Animal Behaviour, Michaela Ellen Rose Pearson. Cassandra Daisy Pittman. Olivia Roy. Cloda Violet Riley. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science Animal Behaviour, Lauren Grace Rosevear. Damon Thomas Snell. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science Animal Behaviour, Emmeline Page Virgo. Jemima Chloe Watson. And Taylor Ann Wenham. To the degree of Bachelor of Science Animal Behaviour, Caitlin Jane Beer. Brianna Doan. Tegan Emma Fennell. Georgia May Hawkins. Susie Jade MacDonald. Emma Louise McPherson. Jasmine Page Munns. Amy Josephine Louise Norman. Emily May Rees. Lily Georgia Thesinger. Tuyet Mitran. Mignon Nina Van Ziel. Vartan Edward Vartparonian. And Stephanie Bree Wright. To the degree of Bachelor of Food and Nutrition Science, Sean William Argyle. Tanatsa Lindsay Chakava. Yi Liu Chen. Edgar Feng. Yukyu Virginia Kwok. Crystal Jenyi Law. Wenden Lee. Michael Alain Lefebvre. Anna Lekic. Lauren Helena McCulloch. Talia J. Ritchie. Sophie Louisa Tomlinson. Rebecca Jean West. And Remian May Whitridge. To the degree of Bachelor of Applied Biology, Courtney Handford. to the degree of Bachelor of Agricultural Sciences, Jaden Agars. Charlotte Grace Allen. Riley William Badenoch. Danielle Alice Chevalier. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Environmental Policy and Management, Kalia Clark. Patrick John Connell. Angus Riley Edmondson. Rebecca Rose Fatchen. Angus George Faulkner. Adam Andrew Fader. Henry Nicholas Holmes. Molly Rose Hunter. Nathan Lindsay Jones. Angus Mark Lange. Alexandra May Langley. Hayley Dawn Lewis. James Alexander Lyons. Nicholas John Longmire. Alex McCarthy. Jackson Eitel Meyer. Katie Irene Morgan. Riley Joe Newbold. Gemma Lee Nunn. Riley Douglas Oborn. Nicholas Charles Riddell. Daniela Jennifer Rohde. Brianna Emily Schaefer. Samuel Peter Smith. Leah Grace Starrick. Kayla Ann Steinborner. Madeline Faith Valerine Atkinson. And Charlie Cantor Wooten. To the honours degree of Bachelor of Viticulture and Oenology, Benjamin Alastair Hayward. Paul Jackson. Xining Liu. And Ting Ting Shi. To the Graduate Diploma in Viticulture and Oenology, Peter Edward Riash. To the degree of Master of Viticulture and Oenology, Kuo Chen. And Zikun Chen. To the degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, Julia Baraitar. Sarah Marie Bassett. Lauren Courtney Harun Bilby. Sean Riley Bleschke. Caitlin Amy Boddington. Jennifer Madeline Connolly. Alexandra Elizabeth Culver. Emma Linda Davey. Emily Jane Dean. Jessamy Rose Font. Isabella Ruby Frick. Benay Gamir. Reginald Go. Megan Lorraine Hanna. Tom Nicholas Hollis. Brianna Cheyenne House. Monique Patricia Hoofer. Shante Jade Illman. Sung Jun Kang. Alana Nicole Kemba. Anya Marie Klingenberg. Henry George Kneebone. Hiu Yun Kwan. Jessica Caitlin Hoey Law. Ebony Christina Leppanen. Ruobai Lee. Victoria Alexandra Rose Lindholm. Victoria Ella Ludlow. Emma Rose Maley. Charlie James Mintz. Georgia Kate Maloney. Santiago David Newman. Dylan Russell Newell. Pik K. Hum. Emily Grace Nicholson Gartley. Mari Oshiro. Caitlin Gwyneth Pedler. Julia Kate Riches. Alana Jade Ryan. Ashley Taylor Ryan. Hannah Jean Sanders. Katia Lee Shepherd. Rebecca Lee Suter. Holly Jane Taylor. Cara Catherine Taylor. Sonia Miao-Ling Tragus. Bronte Emily Turner. Ashley Luca Vandenbroek. Jade Marie Wastel-Stevens. And Brianna Taylor Whitlock. To the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for a thesis entitled Herbicide Resistance in Annual Bluegrass, Poa annua, and its Management, Rajesh Barua. For a thesis entitled Setting Up Camp in Adelaide, Ecological Insights into the Range-Expanding Grey-Headed Flying Fox, Pteropus poliocephalus, Wayne Stewart John Boardman. For a thesis entitled Thiocarbamate Resistance in Annual Ryegrass, Lodium rigidum, from Southern Australia, David John Brunton. For a thesis entitled Determinants of Human Milk Composition, Impact of Methodology, Maternal Obesity and Dietary Intake, Gabriela Esteves Leggi-Voyer. For a thesis entitled Understanding the Development of Gut Microbiota and Effect of Salmonella typhimurium infection on gut microbiota in layers, Nitish Narendra Jot. For a thesis entitled The Role and Function of Cation Chloride Co-Transporters in Plants, Daniel Walter Mackay. For a thesis entitled Improving Beef Quality Through Pre-Slaughter Cattle Management, Farrar Louise Preston. For a thesis entitled Soil Health in Urban Agriculture with an Emphasis on Arbuscular Mycorrhizal Fungi, Matthias Johannes Salomon. for a thesis entitled Sensory Characterisation of Australian Cabernet Sauvignon Wine Typicity, Lira Souza Gonzaga. For a thesis entitled Pathology, Co-infections and Oncogenesis in South Australian Koalas, Phascolarctos cinereus, and their association with koala retrovirus, Tamsin Louise Stevenson. For a thesis entitled Optimising Phosphorus Supply to Plants by Combining Inorganic Phosphorus Fertilisers and Organic Amendments and the Roles of Arbuscular Mycorrhizas, Titan Hu No. And for a thesis entitled The Effects of Arbuscular Mycorrhizas on Phosphorus Cycling and Leaching in Soils, Tran Thi Kim Chuk. Mr. Kenneth Williams, this concludes the graduates from the Faculty of Sciences, Engineering and Technology, and for this ceremony.
Mr. Kenneth Williams, University Doctoral Research Medals are awarded to graduates who have completed outstanding research at doctoral level. The award is the premier award for doctoral candidates at the university. I, Professor Jenny Shaw, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic of the University of Adelaide, present to you a recipient of the 2021 University Doctoral Research Medal for research in the field of agriculture, food and wine, David John Brunton.
Thank you everyone for your patience. It's great to see so many people here today in a more favourable environment for assembling than we've had in the last couple of years. I'm very pleased now to present to you Brianna Emily Schaefer, who was presented this morning with the Bachelor of Agricultural Sciences. Brianna Emily Schaefer will now give you the valedictory address on behalf of the cohort of graduates who were presented with their awards today. Brianna.
Good morning, distinguished guests, academic staff, fellow graduates, and family and friends. I am both honoured and humbled to be addressing you today on behalf of the 2022 graduating cohort. I would like to begin by congratulating each graduate in this room. What you have achieved over the last few years is no small feat, and your ability to succeed despite the challenges that both life and your study have thrown at you is a testament to your strength, your resilience, and your passion for your chosen industry. When you hang your newly received parchment in your office or workplace, let it remind you constantly of what you can achieve when you set your mind to it and the obstacles you have overcome to reach your goals. As this chapter of life closes and we embark on the next stage of the journey, it provides a good opportunity to reflect on how we have grown through our time at the University of Adelaide. Whether or not we realised it at the time, in between making new friends and attending lectures and practicals, We were learning more than just how to interpret soil tests or improve wool quality. I spent quite some time trying to decide what to speak about today. And what kept coming back to me was not the information I learnt from a textbook, but rather it was the things the last 3 years have taught me about myself and about life. Whilst I would like to share my top 3 with you now, I challenge you all in between the celebrations of today to likewise reflect on your experiences and how your time at the university has shaped who you are today. So, number 1, if an opportunity scares you, you should take it. I had the privilege of representing the Agricultural Science Students Association as president in 2021, and it was a role I was terrified to take on. But I can now with all sincerity say it was the highlight of my university experience, and despite feeling more stressed than I ever thought I could handle, I stand here today a better person with more opportunities available than I could have imagined. This leads me on to number 2, which is the importance of relationships with other people. There are many times in life when it's easy to feel alone or overwhelmed by how much is on your plate, and I certainly experienced this over the last few years. But the beauty is that there are so many people around us to offer support and assistance, and most of these people are now only ever a phone call away. I'm sure you've all heard of the saying, "It takes a village to raise a child," but I would like to argue that could just as easily be phrased, "It takes a village to create a graduate," where many of us could not have succeeded without the support of our family, friends, partners, lecturers, tutors, demonstrators, and peers. With this in mind, I would like to invite my fellow graduates to stand and join me in thanking those who have supported us during our time at the University of Adelaide. Finally, as cliche as it may be, find your passion and do not let the expectations or stereotypes of others sway you from who you are and from where you want to be. It has taken me a few years to find my way into agriculture, and even still, I don't know what my future in the industry will look like. But that's okay. I have found what it is that drives me to get out of bed each day. And while this may change as my career progresses, I'm excited for the possibilities to come. You are all on a choose-your-own adventure, and as an alumni of the University of Adelaide, the opportunities now available to you are endless. So leave this building with your head held high and go make the rules. Create the job you want to do. In this ever-changing world, nothing is certain, and the best you can do is to make the most of the moment and spend each day doing what you love. I wish you all the very best for your futures and encourage you to continue to follow your passion, take the opportunities that arise, and always be true to who you are. Enjoy the celebrations today. Thank you.
Thank you, Brianna. A great speech, and I commend you for the acknowledgement of the academic staff, who, after all, are the lifeblood of the university, and I acknowledge them also. It now gives me great pleasure to congratulate all of the new graduates here. Be proud of what you have worked to achieve, and remember those who have supported you to reach this end. I wish you every success as you enter the next exciting stage of your life and your career. As graduates of the University of Adelaide, you are also its alumni and its ambassadors. Over the years, since the university was established, its alumni have made an enormous contribution to the community, both here and throughout the world, and you join today a community of over 150,000 alumni located in more than 147 countries around the globe. We also have 21 global alumni networks, including 8 international networks. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the mace bearer, as I said before, the valedictorian, and all of those who assisted in the organisation and running of today's ceremony. I ask all the graduates to remain seated, and I invite everyone else here to stand and again join me in congratulating the graduates on their achievements. Thank you, everyone. Please remain standing. So would the graduates please stand for the academic recession. Once the academic recession has left the hall, we ask guests to please remain at your seats until directed to exit by our staff. I now declare the congregation adjourned. Thank you very much.